this. There we go. Now, I believe what I do next is... Alright, guys. Are we ready?
Are you ready to rumble?
It's a
You
fire
get to watch the
back.
stream while I'm driving.
Thank you.
No, it's you can just listen to us. Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah.
Sometimes I
Good
wonder, I second guess what the things I'm about to send to the work group chat because my boss is in the work group chat. But I feel like I need to start
Listen.
threatening people because nobody listens.
Alright.
A good boss will have your back when you threaten.
Yeah, but she, yeah, maybe. Darina loves me, but sometimes Darina is like, I don't know. She's
A
just
fake
very...
asshole.
No, she's very... She will tell
You can
customers.
say it how it is. Oh.
I was gonna, she's just very, like, she'll talk, like, a customer will, like, be in line and, like, talking to their friend and be like, yeah, and then she fucking said this, and Darina will, like, tell the customer, like, language. Like,
Oh my god.
Sorry, if I'm in public and a grown-ass woman tells me to watch my language, I'm gonna get an eyebrow.
let alone an employee at a store. Like, she's, like, we're at work, and she's telling the customer this. That's, like, minding their own
Let me
fucking
know
I
when
would
you guys
double
are all on
down.
this stream, by the way.
She just cracks me up.
I'm
I
Anyways,
would
I'm
double
gonna...
down. Full stop.
This is what
Just
I'm
not
trying
be able
to send.
touch another human being.
This is what I'm trying to send, but I just don't know. Sometimes I'm not sure if Darina's gonna find it as funny as I think I am.
Is the stream supposed to be all black?
Yes.
Love.
Okay, it's like the beginning of the Lego
No,
Batman.
that's perfect. I feel like that's a good threat for somebody who's sensitive to language.
Okay.
Alright. Is everyone in?
Yes, sir.
Alright. So, without further ado, I want to introduce you guys to the new campaign.
Let's
Rounds
go.
of Brass. It is a very steampunk-oriented campaign with a lot of, how do I describe this? It's kind of what we're going through right now with very cringe things happening in the government. So
That's crazy.
Shit.
I have a question.
Politically
Yes.
Real in
motivated
this.
campaign.
what's your question?
Is this based off of Arcane?
Kill yourself right now. If you guys don't know, I was thinking of, I was working on this campaign idea, and then Jackson was like, watch Arcane. I was like, okay, and I watched Arcane, and I got through like episode 1 before I was like, oh my god, this is literally the campaign I'm running right now with them. And yeah. So
So if we watch Arcane, then we know the whole story.
no, that is not how it's gonna go.
Yeah.
It's just
We
like
must do
JJK with the last campaign.
We must do.
That is JJK. There was one monster from JJK. That was it. All right.
The current campaign is based off of whatever Nathan's TV show
Hyperfixating. Okay. So as a general overview, it's a 1920s steampunk-esque campaign that, you know, class disparity, upper lower societies within the capital city of the realm, Voxworth. Magic is near non-existent, in quotations, in this world, and the only magic that can be produced, especially in Voxworth, are cantrips. Please do not be afraid to run a magic character. This is like mainly just story aspect of it. It will work out. Things will happen where you're gonna be able to spellcast. Okay. And this campaign in general is less combat oriented, where the main aspect is gonna be like role playing, exploring places, doing puzzles. There will be combat, but it's gonna be less sort of, I'm gonna throw my fist at this dude to solve this problem. You know. I mean, you can still do that. You guys are the characters. You can do whatever you want, but in general, you know.
Terror.
Throw two fists.
I'm gonna commit so many crimes.
All right. So, before we get deeper into talking about the campaign and its the content of it, I want to go over some logistics. All right. So we're going to sessions will take place on an agreed upon interval, like a monthly session or every other week, or you know, whatever. And hopefully these sessions will take place over the weekend, unless everybody says this day will work better. So like it could be like every other Saturday or every third Wednesday of the month, you know, just whatever the mass works for the mass. After winter break, the sessions will be exclusively online. Maybe we do a session in person for spring break if we can get everyone here. But winter break is going to be in person. Sessions, I'm aiming for around 4 hours. 5 hours being like, I don't want to go past that because that's a lot of time. And I want to make sure that everyone can make these sessions. And as a general rule, if you cannot make 85% of the sessions, that's just general availability. I understand if like something comes up, or if like there's like a birthday you need to go to or something. This is just for general availability. If like you can't make like 85% of the sessions, please just, because I don't want to like have you guys working with the story and then you being vital there, and then we have to go on hiatus for like 2 months. You know, my main issue is that I do not want to have another 2 years with 10 sessions.
Valid.
Also, if you guys have any questions at any point, you know, you can...
I have a question.
Okay.
Syllabus form.
Would it be possible
Mm-hmm.
during winter break to have an accelerated gaming schedule?
As in,
Sessions.
what do you mean by
Like more, like
I think he
2
means more
or 3
sessions.
sessions in a week instead of.
that? We can
Like,
try.
can
We can
we-
try to do that.
because
the
we're all in person here.
agreed upon interval is mainly for online. That's what that's for.
Okay, excellent.
No, we can only do 1 because that's the interval.
That's what we agreed upon.
Alright.
You signed the contract.
5 days a week during spring break or winter break.
That was just
5 days a week.
full-time job.
Oh my
Devin,
god.
you get it 6
Me
days a week.
concluding the session and then spamming to try to write the next session. Oh my god. Okay.
Well, what else would you want to do over winter break?
I know,
Nathan?
right? Alright.
I don't understand.
I have a
Also-
question as well.
Oh, yes.
No,
Sorry.
you have to,
No,
you
you're
have to
good.
scream it. You
How
have to
dare
scream
you.
that you have a question.
My question is, because it's set in the 1920s, can I just talk in a transatlantic accent the whole like
Sure.
campaign?
Whatever you want.
Okay. Thank you. Next.
All right. So continuing with logistics.
What is a
Oh.
transatlantic accent?
I'll send you a clip.
No,
If
I
you're
want you to
unable,
demonstrate
if
it
like a session,
right now.
It's like oh. Well,
It sounds unnatural.
It's like fucking
Sounds
Dorothy
like it's
from Wizard of
against
Oz.
God's laws.
like speakeasy type of vibe, like old radio. You know?
Oh. Hmm.
I don't know what an Atlantic is and how you change its gender, but I don't.
All right. So
Oh well, I do declare. Yeah, that kind of.
continuing with the logistics, if you are unable to attend a session, please let me know as soon as you can, because like if you know like a week in advance, please tell me so I can prepare something like right. So like let's say like for some reason 3 people can't make it out of the 5 people in the campaign, I can write something where those 3 people go off on, like, you guys split up to investigate something, for example, or to chase leads. So I can write 2 separate things for you guys, and then I can get the other 3 that missed it together to do whatever they do, instead of just saying, all right, you're a vegetable now.
Me for real.
So that, of course, if something comes up the day of, you know, I'm not going to be, you know, oh my god, I can't believe you, blah, 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 blah. But just, if you can,
Well,
as soon as
guys.
possible, please let me know if you know ahead of time, if you can't be there, please let me know as soon as possible.
May 1st. Can't be there.
Okay.
Track that shit. I told you.
Write it down. Write it down.
And then also depending on, like, if I have enough time to prepare something for people missing, or if there's just straight up not enough people there for it, that's when we'll cancel sessions. Otherwise, yeah. Also, snacks will be a collective effort for all in-person sessions. I'm broke. I'm sorry.
No, you're perfect.
Yeah,
I can't believe you.
yeah. Like
We have
back
set
before, I'd
host
be dropping like
in-person
$70
sessions.
on snacks.
No, literally, and like so, like the one time that I did like a nice like meal,
Uh-huh.
like that kind of shit, it gets expensive. So I think it's a great idea to do collective stuff.
Yeah.
Everyone can bring something.
Do we have set hosting locations for in-person sessions yet?
My place.
I want to host this. You guys can all see my new apartment.
Can we all fit in there? Respectfully.
Yes, bro, dude. Shut the fuck up.
In the living room.
Was that a real question?
Guys, He's saying we're all behemothly large and Lance.
Yeah, are you
is
calling me
living-
fat?
Yeah, bro. What the heck, bro?
No,
That's
I mean,
crazy. You
we're
call my
loud
Why would you
as
girlfriend
say
shit.
fat?
that to
What
Lauren?
the fuck?
We are loud as shit.
Oh yeah, dude.
And I
Are your
know
neighbors
for a
gonna hate
fact
us?
They're gonna hate
The
us.
neighbors will be fine. The upstairs neighbors have
neighbors.
upstairs neighbor syndrome, and across the way neighbors have be getting them back.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So
They're just lucky I don't practice.
so we can do whatever. We can figure out like exactly where the hosting is. In general, I was thinking my place, but if you want to host a session or two, that works too. All right. Moving on back to the actual game itself. General mechanics. We will be using the 24 rules, 5.5e. I
Yes!
looked at some stuff and I was like, you know, this isn't as bad as I thought. It's fine.
Meta.
I have
just-
new books.
This is just some stuff that I want to add or saying now. DN inspiration, same stuff. It's simply an advantage you can apply to any roll, or add +2 to any roll. That's in a new edition. And I'm also introducing something that's kind of two things: heroic inspiration and disastrous failure. For heroic inspiration, if you roll a natural 20 on a check with disadvantage, everyone gets advantage on the next roll. Disastrous failure, if you roll a natural 1 on a check with advantage, so you have to roll snake eyes, all those around you get a disadvantage on their next roll.
What does snake eyes mean? I've heard it, but I don't actually know what that means.
2 1s.
2 1s.
The lowest possible.
So, just so you
Thank you.
guys know, it's more favorable for you guys to get heroic inspiration than disastrous failure, because it's about a 5% chance rolling with for heroic inspiration to get a natural 20, one natural 20, and it's like a what is it? 1 over 400%.
400.
Yeah, I think that's 0.5% or something like that. For disastrous failure,
Wait, not a nat 1?
you need 2 nat 1s.
It's 2 now 1. 5%.
Well, don't you need 2 nat
I'm
20s
lost.
for?
No, you need 1 nat 20.
But if you're with
A nat 20.
disadvantage, don't you need?
Oh wait, you do need never mind. You did, okay, equal.
Yeah, what-
They're equal. I did my
I was
math
gonna say
wrong.
they're the
Sorry.
same fucking thing.
Same thing. Same thing.
Respectfully.
My fault. When I was adding this, I was thinking, I was like, oh, okay, that's nice for them. But no, it's the same thing. Never mind. All right.
I think they're cool though.
Yeah, it's cool. No encumbrance, new food tracking. That's the same as before. Now I'm gonna be doing a thing like for checks. You can't just roll until you succeed. You'll have 2. Everyone will. For each corresponding paper, you have 2, maybe 3 attempts for a check. Okay.
That was funny as fuck. Do you remember when we were trying to find that goddamn button in that casino? We just kept rolling.
We just
Search for shit.
I know, dude.
Nathan,
I have a question.
And yeah,
I have a question.
Lance first.
First.
You said first.
Okay, so if it's something like a perception check, but if it's something like you're rolling to succeed on a like picking a lock or something,
mm-hmm.
and you don't have a time constraint, I feel like you should restrict it on checks there.
Well,
If you don't-
Well,
Here's-
what if
here's the
you
thing.
break your lockpick? What
I
if
was
the
thinking
lock
Skyrim
itself
rules.
gets
that's,
jammed?
yeah, that's true. That's
this
true.
is the first time I've ever heard of people rolling for a check over and over again. Typically, right, the expression is that like if you roll for a check and you don't get the favorable roll, you wouldn't know to continue checking.
Well, that's different from lock picking.
Well,
Oh, okay, okay.
Or
Can we
Fair
not
like a
implement,
skill-based task.
can we not implement the
Yeah.
rule that if you can do it in 15 minutes that you like automatically pass? Like if you can focus an exorbitant amount of time on it.
I
There
mean, it
are
really
other-
depends. It really
And how
depends
us each-
on the scenario of what you're doing.
Yeah.
But this is a
There are
more
other-
general. This is a general rule. We can
Oh,
look
yeah.
at like each specific scenario. Like,
I mean, it should just be one time, like Jordan says.
yeah,
Well, there are other RPGs where you have a mechanic where it's like if you don't have a
okay,
time
but this is
constraint-
D&D 5. This is D&D.
I know. I'm just giving an example.
I think you should make it
Like,
hard
oh,
for nation.
I'll take 15, and that's a 4-hour.
I think if you don't get it, then you don't get it. Like that's
Yeah.
just it.
Because then it like the curve of you're basically rolling with advantage, but double advantage. So the likelihood of you failing anything is like minuscule, which is lame.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
something
Three
can be
attempts
rolled-
is like this. It's like maybe like 3 attempts is like if something like, okay, please for the love of God, for what I have written, please succeed on this one.
I just don't think you should be afraid to tell us one roll and be done for anything that does require a roll.
I'm saying
And if
this
there's
is a
something that you
general
want
blanket.
to pass,
This is
Yeah.
this will apply, especially like if I have something that, I mean, it could also be bad writing, but if it's something that I think that you guys would, like, let's say the DC is like 10 and someone has a +7 on a roll, and they manage to fail it, and I was like, okay, this was supposed to be a free roll that I kind of need him to get, so
Well, I thought you're not
Well,
supposed
then
to
don't
make
roll.
plot
Then
points
don't roll at
a
that point.
roll.
we don't have to roll for it. I think if there's going to be something to roll at, there
If
needs
it's
to
supposed to be a free
failure.
roll, then they should pass no matter what they get.
That's what I
Okay.
mean is like things that are if it's like for the plot and like that's something that's supposed to happen, quote unquote, not to railroad it, but like I thought you're not supposed to like even put a roll on that.
yeah, but I mean, like, I meant for more like, not necessarily like the story cannot progress, but more so like
I just don't think if there's a reasonable point of failure.
like a fun, not a fun, but like a there will be a reasonable point of failure.
Then you should make the DC lower, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say like, oh, you can re-roll it. I would just say, okay, this rolls a 15.
If they get a +7, right, to roll, and they should be passing it, then just make the DC 7.
True.
And then they
Yeah,
pass no matter what.
Because we were never like Jordan was probably confused because he didn't have the context of our campaign, but like it was never like, oh, you could re-roll like a perception check over and over again. But
No.
what we did do is like we'd investigate shit like over and over and over again until like we found something, and like we probably shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was talking about. Like, if you're looking through a room and you're like, oh, I need to find this thing in this room, then you look and you're like, I don't see it. That's it. You don't see it.
Telling me you've never opened the fridge 30 times.
Yeah, exactly.
Hoping
Like,
that
if
something
you're like,
new would
oh,
be
this
in the
thing's in
fridge
the
every
fridge.
time.
Exactly. That would be, in my opinion, like kind of game breaking.
Yeah, that's fair. I thought you meant in the context of like when you were saying like how would the character even know to re-roll? I was talking about like looking for a specific thing, not just like trying to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think anything that you don't want to fail as easily should just be baked into the DC, and we should just have a
Yeah.
you roll once, it is or it isn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
We
then it
should-
takes away
we
the
should
point of
rage bait
advantage.
the
too.
DM. We
Huh?
should rage bait the DM by picking apart everything. Itty bitty little simple things.
That's crazy.
Correct.
His rage
We'll
bait
get
was
us all killed.
ineffective because we couldn't hear him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
really.
should
Alright.
rage bait the GM.
Also, milestone 8 EXP, milestone experience. That's the same as
Yeah.
before. Also, I'm going to be working with you. We'll get this to more with character creation. But I'm looking at starting you guys at 5th level. This might change, but I'm pretty sure. I think 5th level is a good starting point. I need to work with you guys on your characters individually, like with you guys to incorporate it, because I also want to do it where, you guys, I don't just say, all right, you guys start in a tavern. What do you do? I want to have you guys like actually have introductions that relate to your character and you know
Yeah.
is something important. All right, moving on.
When I kiss Goose on the top of the head, does it come across
Can I
the
get to my question?
audio?
No.
Oh,
No.
I totally
Oh,
forgot. Yes,
yeah.
yes, Jackson.
Bro had a question.
I forgot Jackson had a question.
We talked earlier on when starting this that we were gonna have not opportunity of attack for movement to make combat more dynamic. Is that still happening in this campaign, or is that kind of just getting put? To
I
the side?
think
I think that's an essential rule, though. Like, then you could just hit someone and back up instantly.
Yeah, the
But-
opportunity attack only exists to stop hit and run tactics in the base game.
yeah.
Yes, but how does every combat turn out? We all surround the bad guy and smack the shit out of him because
You guys all built the
Oh,
exact same
I totally
character.
forgot. There was this. No, because I totally forgot about that. There's this video I watched from this dude who introduced like a new way of doing combat.
pointy hat.
Pointy hat. It
I-
was, and I
I
looked
would
at it. I
send
was
the
like, oh my
video.
god, this is actually kind of great. I forgot about that. Okay, I'm gonna look at that, and I'll also
I was. Sorry.
I'll also add it.
Delay.
I'll put it into the slideshow. I'm also gonna be sending it like a PDF if you guys ever want to look back at this.
Oh, thank
Um,
God.
What were you saying, Lauren?
I was just gonna say. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut off. I think I have delay, and I think you guys are stopping speaking, and you're not actually. So sorry about that. But I was just gonna say that I don't remember us like surrounding. But maybe it's just because I was squishy, so I always backed up and
False
did ranged
Hydra.
shit. But like, Were
Wait, hold on 1 minute.
What was the problem with the combat of like surrounding an enemy?
Basically, yes, that stops hit and run tactics for us hitting something and running away,
Mhm.
but that also gives the enemy the opportunity to do that. And it can just make combat less of all of us standing still doing the same thing over and over, which is generally
Gotcha.
what combat turns into. I know that can be
I mean-
different for you guys, but
Yeah,
when I
yeah.
was a paladin as a frontliner,
That's fair.
literally I couldn't move because if I moved, I died.
Yeah.
Well,
the
it's
enemy
getting
couldn't move.
farther away. You could get next to him, but that's just the risk you take with like. You have a high AC. That's the point that you can take. Like, oh, I need to disengage and heal. I pull back.
Because
It makes the
with mine,
calculations
I was
more
so
advanced.
squishy, I was running around and moving a lot
Yeah.
and doing range shit. But I think that was just.
I think
my
that was
character.
just a funny
I
paladin
think
moment.
Jackson just built a character that he didn't like.
That's
I
what I'm
fear,
getting
I
from
fear
this.
that
love
that's
my-
the
I
case.
fear that this is
No.
the case.
Watch, I will send the video. The way he explained it, I liked it. I didn't think that at the time, but when watching the video, I was like, okay, this could make combat more dynamic, and that's why I sent it to Nathan. Don't get me wrong, I love one-shotting shit. Do not get me wrong.
I just don't
Maybe
like
you should just
being
play a weaker
locked
character
in a
that's
death
focused on
spiral.
roleplay more, Jackson.
Yeah.
I
Why don't you
know.
play the druid this time?
Wow, what do you think I'm playing this time, Gwant?
I hope you play a wizard and you're only allowed to use cantrips. I think that should be funny as fuck.
One of my characters that I have planned for this is a warlock, and he uses only cantrips.
Yeah, it should just be a shitty wizard that doesn't know how to actually do anything.
Every character will just be a shitty
Wizard,
all
blind
be
autistic
shitty
wizard that's really
Sorry.
good at pinball.
All right, I'm sorry, Nathan. Let's regroup on what your presentation that you prepared very hard.
Okay.
Milestone experience.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. I will also be uploading this PDF. If you guys want to look back at it, I'll also look at adding that slide for the combat. So yeah, it might be slides. Who knows? All right. So moving on, we're gonna be going actually into the world now. This is a brief history of the town that the capital city you're starting in, Voxworth. So, and kind of the world. So the world was once a savage place filled with, nasty beasts, natural forces, and then a group of settlers known as the Founders arose, and by using the power of science and their minds, the wicked forces of magic were contained and sealed away. They then created a new civilization free of magic and with no limit on the future of science and innovation. As for the remainder of the life that the occult, magic beings have created, the Founders, they're very generous and use their intellect to create a portal to an alternate realm for the beasts and whoever associated with them to live in. In addition, they allow the people of magical background and some use of their magic within the city of Voxworth with the form of low-tier magic, cantrips.
This is like the plot of Wicked, but happier.
Is it really?
Like low key. Basically,
never
like
seen
all
Wicked.
the magic people died off, and then like like how the wizard, like even just from watching the Wizard of Oz, the wizard's
Not
like
real.
a hoax, and like he can't actually do any shit. It's just like a dude from Omaha. Anyways,
Mia's
no,
fault.
yeah. So, but he needs to rally everybody together, and the way you do that is by making up an enemy. Basically, it's like kind of like an allegory for like the Holocaust, where he's like, guys, the reason we have drought and the problems and the
'cause of
economic
magics.
crisis is because of the animals, and so they make all the animals go away, and magic kind of like disappears, and yeah. But
No,
like he doesn't make a nice happy place for the animals to go live. They just start fucking kidnapping them.
And executing them.
All right. So, this is the capital that you guys are going to be starting in. You have Western Voxworth and Eastern Voxworth. There's an industrial district, docks. There's a mines, which you can't really see. That's around right here. Right here is where the mines are. But yeah. This is the map of the capital city. You got the river running through.
Damn, bro, locked in on that map.
And then this is the world map.
Where were we?
We're in the
Oh my God.
middle there. There's like
Oh, I see
that
it.
bay.
This is where you guys.
Foxworth.
This is the capital.
What is Tullamore?
Hey, Blackwater. What?
Yeah.
What's gonna happen in Blackwater?
All right. So, where does session 1 begin? So, background for leading up to session 1, due to high levels of tension, I swear to God. All right.
He
shot the dog.
shot the dog.
I think you shot your dog.
I just closed my
Christy,
door.
no, me
I
so
closed my
No,
door.
you shut the fuck up, princess. I know it.
I swear to fuck. Bang!
Okay, I need to
Bro
listen
shot the
back to see if
dog.
that's what that sounds like. Okay.
Dude, that
All
was
right.
crazy.
All right. So, you had a lot of disputes and discourse between upper and lower society in Voxworth. Riots breaking out all over the place. To try to get things back on track to remedy it, a diplomatic meeting was scheduled between the leaders of both sides. With this meeting scheduled, protests were planned to stop the oppression of the magical folk, who live primarily in eastern Voxworth. These protests and speculative riots, people call them riots, whatever, were organized and planned by the civil rights leader, Lorena Compton. Not much good is spoken about her or her association, the Compton Association, as many associate those names to violence and criminal activities. This protest was to occur at the bridge between the two levels of society, also in a courtyard in eastern Voxworth, where the main portal to Carnevrin, which is the magical realm that they created, that's where that portal is located. So, going back to the city map, this is the bridge, and this is the courtyard where that portal is to the magical realm, and this is where primarily the magic people live in eastern Voxworth. To continue, on the Whitehorn Bridge, the bridge I just showed you, Voxworth sentries were stationed there to keep the peace. And when diplomats from Carnevrin arrived in Alarel from Carnevrin, they made way for central Voxworth, which is where they were planning to meet the other diplomats. As they approached the Whitehorn Bridge, explosions occurred all around the courtyard, the bridge, and the sentries kind of moved forward to try to, deal with whoever was starting to riot or cause violence. Of course, large riots broke out, and many Carnevrin people were slain along with the sentries, and among the Carnevrin that were dead lied the diplomats, the leaders of them. It was later found out that the explosives used were magic, and that led to the Carnevrin people being persecuted and the portal to Carnevrin being shut down, sealing off that dimension for good. 7 years later, in East Voxworth, it's become a poverty-struck slum, with many of its population consisting of those who were either migrated to Voxworth under heavy restrictions and limitations, or were stuck in Voxworth when the portal was shut. Then they couldn't go back to Carnevrin. The cult of the explosions was never caught. Now, in Eastern Voxworth, I didn't add this in here. That was the main portal to the magical realm. It should be noted that there are many back entryways into that people have created to get to that magical realm throughout Eastern Voxworth. To get back to the motherland, very under the table back alley stuff.
Land that was promised to them 3,000 years.
All right. Now to move on to more of your characters as base for those of you who need religion within your background. There's two primary religions in Voxworth, which is the Founder's Faith and the Arcane.
Wait, I'm taking notes.
While people around Voxworth follow this religion, the Founder's religion, the main demographic of this is the upper class society people in Western Voxworth. The faith follows and worships the founders of of Voxworth, and that saved the realm from the tyranny of the Arcane. So basically, they're just worshiping the original settlers of the realm. The Arcane, on the other hand, the majority of the followers consist of Carnivoran people living in Eastern Voxworth, lower class society. This faith worships the Arcane as a force of nature, kind of like how the Jedi religion was of the Force. And the Arcane is just a force of nature that can be used for both good and evil. Basically, what I want you guys to do, like, you can either choose any of these if you're choosing to have a religion that deals with spellcasting or something. Either work. So, like, let's say you do Warlock in the Arcane. You know, you're just using the Arcane as a force of nature, like how the Sith use the Force, you know? That's kind of just how I was thinking of it working mechanically. Mechanically, it's going to work the same, and it's just going to be slightly changing story-wise of how it traditionally is, where it's a patron. Is everyone following?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Any questions so far, or?
What does
No.
the Founder's Faith, like, how does it harness magic, I guess?
That will be something to find out later. Just no, mechanically it works the same.
Okay.
All right,
I read that as white people, not WoW people.
real.
It is white people.
All right,
All of
so for your characters, here are some essentials. All right, your character must be within the vicinity of Voxworth, inside the city. You can come from somewhere else in the world, but you must be currently living in Voxworth. Note, Navalis it's kind of its own sovereign territory. No one really leaves from there, which is this area up north. It's this snow region. So keep that in mind. So you
We can only start in Voxworth, though, right?
you start in Voxworth, but your character can be from Sothera, Melfort, Cantmere, blah 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 blah.
Gotcha.
But I would much
You just have to
rather
have a reason that why you're in Voxworth.
why you're in Voxworth, and I prefer if you guys had been living there for a long time, and it was some sort of like you were there when that explosions happened, like not presently there, but you were within Voxworth.
So at least 7 years ago.
Yes, I prefer that. That's what I would prefer for story. But if you guys don't want to do that, characters can be any class. Just know for Ranger, Druid, and Paladin, it is very hard to make that work within the kind of like the story wise. We can make it work, but it's very hard.
Can I
Wait,
ask why?
Ranger?
Just because of the type of society, like for Ranger and Druid, you guys are in very industrial. Nature is
Aren't
like
Rangers
dying
good?
actively around you.
Aren't
Yeah, that makes sense for Druid, but what about Ranger?
Is Ranger
Rangers
not
are
also
good
cool?
with guns.
What? I thought they also dealt with like nature and stuff, and especially with being
I
like
thought this
like having
too.
favorite biomes.
I wouldn't know.
Have you considered the eco-terrorist build? Eco-terrorist druid would go
I
crazy.
literally was thinking about that when he first mentioned this. I was like,
Can we
dude,
all
they
just be
terrorists of
eco-terrorists?
these
Can this
shit.
be our
Eco-terrorist run.
campaign.
All right, everybody,
I'm
let's
not
glue our
saying
hands to
I'm
the
not
walls.
saying you guys can't do those classes. It's just it's gonna be hard for me to make it work, and
We're
I
all
will,
gonna be those 3
I
classes.
will make it work for you if you want to do that. Your
D&D,
characters
but
can
it's whether
either
or
be
not.
from upper or lower society. So there's non-magical in both, but magic is only in lower society. So if you're doing a magical build, you have to be from the lower society, if that makes sense.
what?
You're gonna get 5 Druids, I hope you
Lame.
know.
No. And then party starts at level 5. That's what I've been thinking. Just
It's a
general.
Roni day.
where were you on the day of the Whitehorn Bridge riots? Just if you guys are doing that.
Oh no.
Please coordinate.
Where were you?
Exactly. That's the kind of,
Everybody
that's the
remembers
kind of
where they
event
were.
it was. That's the kind of event it was.
Okay.
All right.
9/11.
Please coordinate with me
9/11
about your character and like what kind of like backstory, blah 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 blah. Please do not play someone named
Ain't
Pepperoni
telling
the
you
Pizza
shit.
from Brooklyn. Please.
Well, why?
And
I
then what,
feel like
I
we
feel
didn't have
inspired.
any characters like that, though.
yeah, but I'm saying in case someone is thinking about doing that.
Okay.
I
okay.
just have to say
It's gonna be funny ideas.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say Pip was
who
pretty
would have
close.
done that?
Pip was
was
pretty
close.
close.
But not quite.
Sniper Bard.
I have a gun.
All right.
I'm a
Once you have a
frat boy
general
who hates
character
women.
idea, I can also help you flesh, them out in the sense of connecting your character within the world. Putting them in and getting the whole background in.
I would never make a joke character.
Any questions?
None.
No questions? Okay.
No, sir.
Next slide.
Next slide. All right. Next slide is going to be general pet peeves that people have in D&D. I just put 2 on for now in case you guys want to add any. So like rule loring, being like, actually, that's not how that rule works. Or, you're sitting on your phone and I say, what are you trying to do? And you
Add
just
additional peeves in session 0.
Exactly.
I have a question.
Yes.
Sometimes I actually don't know how shit works, so I'm not offended if I try to do something and someone goes, "That's not how that works." What is it? What are
That's
we
mainly
considering rule
mine.
lawyering?
That's my pet peeve.
Okay.
Is when I
So
say,
you don't-
when I say, okay, you're gonna do this, and then let's just do it like this, and you're like, that's not actually how that rule works.
Okay, so just don't do it to you.
That's okay. You make it sound.
Okay, but
You make it sound bad.
That is essentially what you're saying, Nathan.
Listen.
I will cite an example. There has been occasions where there's been a fundamental misunderstanding of a mechanic that's caused
Yeah.
major issues for specific players.
But that's
That-
not rule lowering, as it's like me
That's what I'm
going.
trying to understand.
That's like me going, all right, that was pretty cool. Go ahead and add extra damage for that, and be like, all right, that's not actually, you don't get it, blah 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 blah. Or me being right about a rule, and then you confusing that rule with another rule from another TTRPG, and then saying I'm wrong.
I
What if
wonder
you are
who. No, I'm no
So
expert.
basically, don't be a know-it-all.
Can we change the rule to only Lance can't rule lawyers? And then everybody else
Everyone else
valid
can.
concerns. Lance can bring it up to me, and I'll like filter through like his lawyer. Like I was like, we can't bring that one up.
But does anyone else have like additional like things that bother you that or no?
If you're gonna bring a device, please bring a charger for that device.
Was that a problem?
Valid. I don't know.
On occasion,
Apparently,
I
it's,
lend,
so,
I lend out lots of chargers.
Lance felt strongly enough about
I always
it to
had
mention
my
it.
charger. I just was always
and we need to
the
respect
only problem I ever
everybody's
had
opinions
was
here.
not being able to reach outlets sometimes.
Well, my charger has an outlet in it.
What?
Yep.
Is it a brick?
Yeah. it's actually more like a block, not really a brick. It's like a cube.
Love. Oh, I have
Um,
one. I have one.
Yes.
This is very loose. I'm not gonna be like,
That's what she said.
a cunt about it. But,
A very loose.
if we're doing combat and you have no fucking clue what you're gonna do, and you've had 20 minutes to figure it out, I'm gonna freak out,
You're gonna hate me.
dude.
You're going to hate me.
Dude.
Hold on.
Dude, with this
Let-
many
allow
people
me- Allow me to
This many
explain
people.
myself.
in the lineup, you will have so much time.
Allow me to explain that oftentimes I change what I'm doing based on what other people are doing.
Then you can discuss it
It's
at the
true.
table out loud.
No.
Yes.
I'm just warning you now. You're gonna
Oh my
hate me.
god.
Anyone else?
We're gonna drive Lauren to her breaking point. She's gonna say her first slur.
Why?
Hey, we
Probably
already
just
got
say,
Lauren
like,
to say you're black to Lance, so I mean, I feel like the foot's in the
respecting
door.
True.
Bad rolls.
What? I don't even know what was the context of that. Why would I call Lance black?
Who's in the second seat? That would be me. Lance, you're black.
Oh, in squad?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he was black.
The poisonous seed has been sown.
I was like, what could I possibly meant by that?
You know what you meant.
Grant, were you saying something or no?
No, we're good. I mean, it kind of just like respect low rolls in terms of like role play out that if you get a low perception check, you generally think that
Yeah.
that is the thing that you have said.
No metagaming.
No metagaming.
Oh, yeah,
Fear,
let me
I
add
no
that.
accepted the
metagaming,
low
guys.
rolls
No
too much.
metagaming.
Our characters
Metagaming.
can't talk to each other actually.
They
You're
would
more
we
than
don't
30
even
feet
speak
away?
Yeah.
No, I love language meaning in this game. Okay.
What? You
You
love
can't
what?
speak to me because you don't know that language. So
Whatever.
actually,
What do we shut up, bro?
What do we shut
You
up?
did that to me, you dick.
yeah, I'm saying I love to do that, so I couldn't put it on there.
For the online sessions, do you guys generally have your cameras on?
I don't have a camera.
I don't even
so.
have a camera.
I was gonna say I could have a camera depending on what device I'm using,
I'm thinking about making a trip to Party City.
cause I'm.
Oh my god,
probably-
dude! Listen, if you guys want to do that, I'd be so down.
Yes,
I'm
but
kind of interested.
understand that my outfit will almost certainly not represent my character.
Oh what?
It's fine.
I'm gonna be sitting here in like a full like wizard outfit with
That's
like
exactly what I
a big
was
white beard. It will not be my character at all. It's just what I'm gonna be wearing.
Like,
while
I
I'm
think
playing.
cameras would be fun and more engaging. Cause like probably what I'll have to do is I'll have like my laptop set up and that can be like Discord call with its camera, and then I'll probably have to be playing on my actual monitor for my computer, which my monitor does not have an external camera, so that's why I would have to be on 2 little devices.
Real.
Fair.
As fuck.
But I think that'd be fun.
I've been playing Roblox our whole time we've been here.
Real.
You didn't
Real.
even tell me.
Grant?
Jackson, get a blood and iron right now.
I'm
That's
I'm
crazy.
already getting
Okay,
a
so let
robot.
me
I would
add
like
this
to
on
remind-
here.
Unfortunately, I am an
Council.
iPad kid.
I would like to remind the council that is my boyfriend that he agreed to game with me after this session 0.
Wow. Thanks for the
Okay.
freaking invite.
Yeah.
So,
what
does
the fuck?
anyone have any questions?
Is Silk Song your fucking mouse?
Yes.
It's been
Is
this
that
way
a
for
hornet?
weeks.
Yeah.
Yes.
I wasn't really looking at your cursor though.
He's had this for like almost 2 months now.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
And you should, dude. When it's the Windows buffering, like the blue circle.
Yeah,
It's her sitting on a bench with her silk thread filling up.
that's good as fuck.
I'm really upset that I don't get that as much because I love that cursor icon.
Animation, yeah.
Yeah. All right,
Grant.
but nothing else.
Huh? I am on the
No, I have nothing else.
Okay.
the Prussian.
Is the PowerPoint over?
The PowerPoint is over. Tell me, dude, that was a fire PowerPoint. Don't even lie.
Fire.
Fire.
It was.
Fire.
PowerPoint. You should post it so I can refer back to it.
I
I'm gonna go to
I
fucking...
said that like
He's
3
gonna
times.
rule over the power.